Xenia Cheex. I'm the art critic from Poland. This will be the future stars of the art world. I'm enticed, I love it, and it's just simply go for it.
Ich frage dich, warum bist du Banane krumm? Warum bist du Banane krumm? Darum, sagt ich.
I've been told he's dealing with issues of male identity. We see a massive billboard behind him. I would like to understand a little bit more. Let's see if he would like to disclose anything. Hello.
Hello.
How have you experienced these 2 years at this very special place?
It has been a very stimulating time. I have grown a lot. I have developed loads. I have met wonderful fellow colleagues. Been in a very stimulating environment and had a lot of good opportunities come our way.
How did this experience affect your artwork?
Well, I started to do more and more live performance. I started off being more of a still photographer, but I found that by doing live performance that revealed and took away the barrier that was in front of or between me and the subject.
So you feel you truly excelled?
Of course, yes. I think this was a very good growing pot to be in.
Growing pot. I love that word. I love fashionable words. I love when artists talk fashionable. Well, anyway, that's just a little from my side. Now, let's have a look at the space here. It is quite intriguing, I have to say, and I would like to understand why the space, where did all occur, and what do we see?
Right, so originally I was wanting to have a big, massive billboard in the center of this big space because it's a very vast space with a very long viewing distance. But then I was looking at the building that is behind us where the billboard now is placed, and I just had a feeling that this would suit the work really, really well. It had this sort of decay about it, this sort of crumbling, the fallingness and the failure of this building, I guess, in a sense. Because my work is very much about failure and basically the failure of the heroic, or the heroic as a utopian idea, something that is completely unachievable and fails in and on itself.
Wow, that sounds very impressive. I just spot a little red bee. Was that place maybe reserved for you?
Well, I think there was some little kids that had heard about me, and then they went tagging around and tagged the wall for me.
I love that idea. How does the billboard contextualize, or how does it connect to your video work?
Well, you see, Xenia, how I perform is that I do free association. I do not censor. I do not stop any idea that comes into my head. I just do it. Whatever it is, if it's getting my cock out, masturbating, if it is saying stupid things and like touching you or on your hand, whatever falls into my mind, this is what I do. The idea is that that our minds are very sort of constricted in the ways of how we think. We might have a vision of how something should really be, or a very detailed idea. And I think when we try and realize a very detailed idea, it never really brings anything new. And what I'm interested in is trying to discover something that is new and different. I want to expand the boundaries and go further, go beyond. I see the artist as somebody who goes into the abyss and faces all kinds of mental and fragile dangers and returns and is able to translate what he experienced to the people. And by using free association, I believe that helps put me into a state where I can try to do this. And then the billboard you see is my chosen frame, my chosen segment from such a performance. So I have decided exactly what point I think I wanted to communicate to the people. And in the other room, there is an 8-hour piece, a video, a performance piece, where I am not deciding what the point is. I am revealing the whole journey, the whole process of looking, the idea that it's the struggle that is the interesting aspect, not the final thing.
So it is the journey rather than the very end goal.
Yes, I think it's a lot about the journey. Particularly the 8-hour piece is very much about the journey, and the billboard is about the end goal.
But the billboard is very far removed from being an advertisement, is it?
I hope so. I mean, the intention for it is not to function on the same level that advertising does. It is meant to function in the way that it's supposed to be an iconic, heroic picture, but that when you look at it, there are several more layers that reveal themselves to you the more that you look at the image.
I do believe it is it's a highly successful take on. I think it's an astounding piece of work.
Thank you.
I think, well, I just be plain and say you nailed it. I think that's all I have to say for now. This wonderful person truly explained what it's all about, and the fazit of all is he nailed it. So I want to congratulate you on that. That's very wonderful. So thank you one more time for spending another little session, and that's wonderful. So
Thank you, Xenia Cheex, and I would like to nail you too.
I think we could arrange something.